Well, it's Sunday after church. It's raining. Not such a pretty day today. But I'm not complaining. It's only about 56. I think today we ain't going to get into anything too major. Just do some stuff. I got to tighten up the bolts on the motor mounts. I need to find a metric nut for the transmission mount. Kind of hate to have a metric bolt on there, but what are you going to do? And another thing I think I'm going to do while the hood's off is right there. I never did weld that piece back in. I'm going to do that today. I might let Little Miss do that. We'll see. And just see what else we get into here. Should be fun. I need to give this thing a bath. It's pretty dirty. Oh well. Alright, we got this thing utilizing magnets and so forth. Back about where it needs to be. We've ground the edges. I'm going to use my new welder here. Just because I want to use my new welder. And I think we'll let Little Miss do a little welding once we get her tacked up here. We'll see how it goes. You want to weld? Okay. Alright, I want you to watch me very closely for a few minutes. Show me the flip. Okay, that's not bad. I'm going to weld a little bit. You watch, see how I'm doing it, and then I'm going to let you try, okay? Okay. We determined the Little Miss needs a little more practice before we let her weld on the hood. But that's okay. We got started here anyways. I think for welding sheet metal, 024 wire might be better. This has got 030 in it. Well, we completed welding that back in. That welder's a whole lot nicer than that little Lincoln I had. Although I do think I need to put some 024 wire in it for welding sheet metal. And then I welded up my little ding-danger for the clutch rod. I need to grind that down. And I think I'm done welding. I'm going to mess with some other stuff. What are you doing there, girl?
Cleaning my bumper.
You want a little bling, huh? I hear you. Well, I'm doing less glamorous work. I've installed the starter, cleaned up this clutch linkage, and I'll put that together, put the ball on the engine that goes in this end, and I'm going to determine where I need to cut this. It's not quite as glamorous as polishing the bumper, but you know. Did you get it shiny?
Almost.
I think it looks better anyways.
Oh yeah.
Alright, on the less glamorous stuff here. This is the old clutch linkage from the 6-cylinder. And I determined we need to cut it right here.
I gotta go down the house and get ready, Dad.
What do you got on your head, boy?
A hat! Alright, come on, Johnny, you gotta go.
Now I need to put that on the grinder. Thing will focus. Put that on the grinder and round that up so when it's in the clutch forks, it fits in that little socket. But just now, I gotta go again. But that's okay. I'll come back. Seems the little man was mistaken. We don't have to leave just now. You okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Somebody asked a question on one of my recent videos if the one side of this Firebird sat higher than the other, so I figured I'd measure it. I just measured from the floor to the center of the wheel well right there. And it's 27 3/8 on this side. And 27 1/4 on that side, and allowing for variances in my concrete floor there. I'd say it's pretty close to sitting level. The back doesn't sit exactly level, however. I think that's off by about 1/2 inch. But every Firebird I've ever had was that way. I'm not sure why. Alright, chucked it up on the lathe. Try to get it to focus. I made a little taper cut right about there and then rounded the end off pretty nice with a file. This is my old 1934 South Bend lathe. I kind of like this whole thing. South Bend engine lathes. And this is the belt I spliced and glued together with Gorilla Glue. You can see it's starting to come apart there, but still holding up. I'll have to fix it again soon, probably. Alright, we got the clutch linkage hooked up. I don't know how well you can see it there. I need to figure out where to hook my spring. But that's done. Got the starter installed. And then back there you can see that cross member came off a Trans Am. And it worked out just about right. I might need to put a little bit of a spacer right there, but I'll iron that out, get the back of the transmission up a touch. So if you're working on one of these old trucks, you need a cross member. An old Camaro or Firebird cross member works perfectly. Even lines up with the one bolt hole on either side. Got to drill one new one just behind. What are you talking about, boy?
And there's like a box of bits. So if you hit that, they'll
pop your tires.
No.
Is it time to go yet?
Yeah, pretty much.
So I should go get cleaned up a little bit.
It makes it.
Did you see my wound right there?
How'd you do that? Ouch.
I just slipped.
Slipped with what?
Gasket scraper. But grease stops it from bleeding, so it'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
Alright, that's it for now. See ya.
See ya.